Welcome to episode 4 of Vtubers Voice of Realm Reborn.
Today, we help the Sylphs rescue their leader.
We also make some voice acting decisions.
That will come to haunt us in future expansions, I'm sure. I hope you enjoy the video.
Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Moonmist. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in.
This way, sirs. Oh, that's right, I was Bynx. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Bynx.
And I'm...
Gods, man, spit it out, will you?
Wedge at your service! I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. I'm trying, like, chat is just throwing me off.
I know.
They're misbehaving.
I know.
Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of the Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Oh, is it time for emo thankworth?
Yay, Biggs and Wedge! Yay!
Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
Our level 30 classes.
Now,
yeah.
having
Cutscene
set
time.
aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
I'm very sorry for the shouting in the background.
How to describe them? They look like gisselcreens, floating
I didn't hear
ones,
any shouting.
that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda. who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Yes.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Well, if it isn't Sergeant Moonmist reporting for duty, that's the zeal I like to see from an enterprising young serpent.
You're Ida.
I'm Ida? Oh, that's right, yeah, because you're Papalimo.
Yes.
What voice do I want to give Ida?
Just remember, you'll have to do it for a long time. So try
I
not to do
know,
anything
because
too
I want to
obnoxious.
make it really awful. I do. But I'm gonna have to do it for a long time. I'll just make it normal. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late.
Quite so, Commander. A little bird told me that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess.
What have I done?
Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, a curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelves Woods home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. I almost said brunch. Bunch. Much to the delight of the elder Seed Seer. Seed Seer. Bruh. Who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. I can't speak today. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's reaction to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore.
Better to be safe than sorry, indeed.
Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you Scions come in.
Right.
The Sylphs of little solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to the Little Solace, you will come come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one.
A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there.
A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papa Limo. Okay. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Sylphs love this stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the moorball that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and afore I forget, don't go trapezing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged one. You want to voice the first sylph? Are you going to set the pace for the sylphs?
Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one delivers the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry.
Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people.
Aye, we've come to pay our respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu.
Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking One became Dancing One and brought Milk Root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home.
Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings.
Hurry, Jonan.
The letter carried by Eve here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Steedsayer ourselves. Steed, still you would refuse us?
This one's reasons are no business of Walking Ones. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time.
Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Moon Miss Jig insufficiently jiggy? Getting jiggy with it.
I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust.
Cutscene.
Helpful One arrives
I'm
at good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones is named Claxio, ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of Beastly One.
This one told me to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Touched one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should leave this one alone.
Be on guard, Moon Mist. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Al-Major tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity.
They'll not answer the words, only steal. They take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Who's yawning? Well, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. This one is... This one was so...
Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits?
Luxio, and leveling one as well. Why are these two here?
These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy.
Luxio.
You peaked your mic so bad that Discord did not even pick that up.
I'm like screeching to do that.
You might have to turn off noise suppression to do it.
From little soul. Sorry, what'd you say?
You might have to turn off noise suppression and do it again because it's like it's not coming through. It's just going.
Okay, but can Twitch chat stream can barely hear it either. Ah. I'll tone it down. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Luxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Continued screeching. I will continue to screech, just like at a lower level. Okay, I'm trying my best, guys.
No, it's fine now.
I apologize
now.
for peeking the mic. Okay. Middling helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kambuxio and friendly ones. Now they're turning into the goblin. Like, the goblins are crazy.
Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath.
Cutscene.
Don't take that
Rip
out of
my
context,
throat.
Pat.
This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is...
Oh no, what happened to Elder One?
Shall I do the drunk guy this time?
Sure. Yeah, you can be the drunk tavern keeper.
Well, mass adventurer, we have the forest squad and grub this sign of and not here to fill your belly then. I hunger for news. Aye, there's been talk of a self lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Sort of painting one red and another blue. Most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, You might even stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself.
Cutscene. It's all you, hun.
I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Guardians. Well, I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on the account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Well, a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood railer. And wood railers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Guardians in the forest. I couldn't help putting 2 and 2 together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Moonmouth, and if he's up to no good, put an end to it, and hit, if it comes to that. Does anyone
You want me to
voice
be Laurentius?
Yeah, sure.
How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. Enough! I did that in the wrong way around, but whatever.
It's fine.
It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change me fortunes, and I took it. After all I've done for the money, endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though, you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who has cornered. Guardians, I'm Froth the Hrothgar, bitch. That's rude. Just because I'm a cat? Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. All you?
So that's the way of it? Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a featherbed and Garlemald, did you? You there, Bakote. You stand here at Old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone.
Impossible! How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Nah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaran. This was his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? Oh, I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crime. There is something I would like you to tell Biscaran. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. Feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes.
It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend.
Ahem. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solstice, so as long as he has represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Oh, close enough.
Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him.
It is an abandoned dungeon called 1,000 Maws of Totalak, here in South Shire. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not too long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Working ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa. Hold your chocolate. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totarak, but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. You're right to be. The place fair quarrels with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One has no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Ag, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend her wounds, Ida. Make haste to the adder's nest and request assistance.
Understood.
Moonmist, go to the 1,000 Miles of Totarak and see to that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success.
Oh, who wants to be him?
Which Asian is it?
Darkness.
Oh, it's voiced. God damn.
Oh.
Elko Hitra Buklo Hans. Seastapon Rajadorn. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh boy, here we go. Me or you?
You.
Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Ah, my head.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Locke's call, sir.
Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it. Where is that accursed icon hiding?
Oh, I'm Nero.
Oh yeah, who was Nero?
Me, because you're the woman.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
No sign of our wizened friend.
I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded?
Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked.
Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon.
Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables fuse easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, and while mine doth begin to rise, and it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will seem mere candle besides it. Those walking ones did Noxy. Yeah. This one is certain of it.
This one fears that others taken ones also suffered the same fate.
This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted.
I'm yawning. My bad. No, Noraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also.
This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one.
Oh, I was yawning again. Oh my god, what's going on? This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones.
Oh no, not my Papalimo voice again.
Ah, there you are, Moon Mist. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done.
Ah, the walking ones who aided Norexia. This one is grateful.
A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about?
This one does not mind. The misadventures, as walking ones called them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totarak. Would that this one had not. In Totarak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Womp 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 womp.
Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer.
This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu.
Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm.
But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows and respects Hornbon Khan Isena. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right.
By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland.
That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions?
A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace.
Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Kani Senna. Aye.
And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest.
Sorry, yawning again. My bad. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him.
Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognise reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable.
Anyway, we're gonna head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it.
Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honour.
The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Aye. Bye. Please wait, walking one, Moon Mist. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation.
Oh, is that a rock?
Is that a rock?
For
Yo,
me?
give me that rock.
Give me that rock. I gotta eat that rock right now. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of one's trust. Oh, I'm gonna eat that rock.
It's rock munching time.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Now I have to put a Moogle sound over that. Yummy rock.
I love the taste of purple rock. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Okay, I ate it, so, you know.
Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones.
Aye.
Does this count as a cutscene? I think
It looks
so.
like a cutscene.
Oh, do you want to be the narrator?
Sure. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. The sylphic folk have long since been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia.
Hello? Hello? Moonmist, can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet, the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite right? Well, I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It is good to see you again, Moonmist. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twellswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud.
With that, we could strike Ramu from the list.
So, who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan?
The Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices for a time at least.
For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent.
It is as Y'shtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows.
Your Papalimo voice is so funny.
It's really not. It's terrible.
I love it. Any word on Titan?
The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it.
Indeed. So then, all of the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with...
Gridania! Wait, I meant Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant.
So many miles to cover. Would that there were more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution.
She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief?
But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it.
Yay!
Booty window. Is there something else?
Yeah, I was about to say. Shot, Jesus.
Is there something else, Moonmist? I can see your through your trousers. Beg pardon?
Beg pardon?
A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask, robed in black. 12 Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to Oh, that's not me. Tataru!
Oh no. Yeah, the butt window is crazy.
A sylph in Thanalan?
Not long last. This one finds walking one Moonmist. This one is most dependable of all of these ones. Is sent by the Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia.
This one comes as friend. Let these ones be friends.
Pleasure to meet you, Norexia. And another cutscene.
I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Moonmist. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as Labrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Uldar to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Moonmist.
Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why would we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone.
Mefford needs a silly voice, like a. Can you do an e-boy voice? I can't do one. Wait, maybe I can. Can I try? Can I try and do an e-boy voice? It's gonna be awful.
Okay.
How do e-boys sound? Give me a.
Okay, what kind of e-boy are you after?
Like VR chat. I'm deepening my voice for the sake of it.
Very, yeah, you need like a very deep voice and you need to talk slow.
I can't do it. Okay, you have to do it.
Give me a second. Once I'm done with this candy.
Okay, I can't do it. I want to do it, but I can't. I need to like practice. Be Hagrid.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to do the e-boy voice as well. So I'll try. Because yeah, I've like my voice used to be really deep, but I've like trained that out.
Yeah, no,
now,
I just need to hear it so I can do it.
God, this is hard. No, not quite. I'm Mefford, proud man of the Alamecan Resistance.
Are you gonna stick with it? Or do you want me to do it?
I'll keep trying because I lose it the longer I do it, so I'll keep trying. What business do you have with me, adventurer?
Wait, I'll try to do it.
You can give this guy an e-boy voice. Yeah.
Captain, it's Gullion, sir. His wound's gone, infested, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time.
Yeah, he's burning up. God damn it, I asked the villagers for aid. Got on my knees, but they refused to even lift a finger. If Galion dies, his blood's on their hands.
Oh, that's a big chunk of text.
These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Elbreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. Need to smirk more to do the deep voices, yeah. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and cry. I just need to be like 50% drunker. Swords and books. And my act. Galen. Do you want this guy? Or do you want me to be this guy?
It's gonna be indistinguishable from the last voice I did, but yeah, I'll do it. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way.
Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore? Gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again. Together or not at all. Do you understand me, kitten?
Yes, sir.
Good kid. Let us
Oh my god,
return to
stop!
our
My
affairs.
mom watches these recordings.
Oh. And don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough lashing. You'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galen. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. Hi, Eve's mom. Okay, I'm gonna have to change Gunderbald's voice now.
Oh yeah. To E-boy voice.
Wilrid mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. What power could he be speaking?
I think this is a woman. Oh god.
Oh boy, you're setting the pace here.
Gumbald?
Liliana, God's preserve, kitten. What happened?
I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Ew.
Uh-huh.
Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans?
Do not heed such poisonous notions, kitten. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this?
Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry.
I must tend to Liliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Wilrid, did no others survive, kitten?
This is all wrong.
Do you want to? Okay.
This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were gonna reclaim our homeland. We
Pull yourself together, kitten.
You gotta stop saying kitten. It cracks me up every time.
I'm not gonna stop saying kitten. You can't stop me.
We were gonna make offerings of crystals to Ralger to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardman's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. This will be an Almajar. So how? Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to do the deep voice from the last time I voiced them.
Okay.
Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgression, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they're the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a mommy like you. I think I got some stream delay. Yeah, fine. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo.
Well, wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking.
Alright, my stream delay is pretty heavy.
It's okay.
I'm getting there.
Have you learned nothing, kitten? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by God. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
What? No, no one ever said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgir. He swore.
Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Mommy will want to hear it as well. No more lies, kitten. Tell us everything.
I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgir, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts.
Listen to me, kitten. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this mommy, an outsider.
I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. I just joined the chat room 3 times.
My thanks to you as well, Mommy. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it! I'm so glad we made this decision! Thanks so much for watching!
And the links to both of our Twitch channels are in the description.